Man, if these dragons hurt anybody that we care about next week, I'm going to flip out.
Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Survival of the Fittest. This is going to be my review for this week's episode of Survival of the Fittest Season 6. This is for episode 5, titled Blood Bind.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for Survival of the Fittest. This is my weekly review for this week's episode of Survival of the Fittest. This is for Season 6, Episode 5. Now, we are finally caught up with Survival of the Fittest, so I thank you all for your patience. This is the 5th episode now, and this is the final review of this big stretch of reviews to get caught up for Survival of the Fittest. So, anyway, let's talk about episode 5. Now, this is probably my favorite episode of the season so far. This is probably one of the best build-up episodes I've seen of the show. I really enjoy this episode and basically everything we got. Basically, this episode mainly focuses on Julius back at the Wellington community, which was really good because we don't really get all that much screen time with Julius so far in season 6, and he basically is kind of living his everyday life. I mean, they all are pretty much in this episode, but he ends up kind of interviewing new people for the community, which we get introduced to a few new faces for the community, which is pretty cool. There's a few new people that kind of come in and kind of get interviewed and stuff to join Wellington, which is pretty cool. And there even is a character named Nickel, which is pretty cool. I know that is a GTA reference as well too, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah, we get to see a few kind of different scenes between Julius and kind of him, you know, taking more charge of the community and stuff, which I thought was really good. And it was cool to see more of his character in this one. Now, you've also got Henry that apparently according to the dragons, has to kind of prove himself a little bit more after the incident that happened. So he has to kind of now fight a whole bunch of dragons to kind of like be promoted, I guess, if you will. And he, you know, basically, if he makes it through this, he will be promoted. So Henry fights a whole bunch of dragons in this one, which I would say easily is my favorite scene of the episode, where you see him like fighting all these guys, and you've got this one dude that's like a really skilled fighter, and Henry is actually able to, with enough force, take him out. And the fight scene is really good too. You know, one of the things that I always enjoy about the Dragons too is that every time they have, you know, big scenes, when their theme boots up and you know, we hear like their theme in the background, and in this one, especially with like a fight scene, I thought it was really awesome, and I really enjoyed it. But a lot of this episode is a lot of like kind of slow build up character dialogue, a lot of slow moments, which I'm good with. But we have a lot of mysteries going on too, you know, like for example in this episode you see Leslie, who's kind of like walking through the streets, and all of a sudden someone's been killed, you know, and it's kind of a mystery of like, okay, so someone obviously is inside the walls, someone is doing this to Wellington, but we just don't know yet who that is, right? And the dragons still have Warwick, they still have him captured, right? So we're gonna, you know, continue to see more of that. And by the end of the episode, I thought it was a really exciting kind of build-up moment where you've got the dragons that all kind of take off in their vehicle, you know, Henry and the others, and they are getting ready to meet up with David and the others, and we're going to see some sort of confrontation next week. So very much looking forward to that in this episode. I mean, there's not much else to say, but I will say in terms of kind of like a general kind of thoughts on the episode, I really liked it. It's probably my favorite of the season just because of how much it sets up for what's to come. And I thought it was honestly, it's actually one of the few times I'll say in a good while, but I'm going to say it's a flawless episode. I think it's a flawless episode. I think it's very well done, and I really have no issues with it. It's really good. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to, of course, click that subscribe button to not miss any other videos for Survival of the Fittest. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys, to get more videos like this, and I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for Survival of the Fittest. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
I've heard stories, walkers that can climb walls and open doors. I was never sure if they were just stories